students, so in the last class we had started with kingdom Protista, and in kingdom Protista we have completed diatoms and dinoflagellates, and now we are going to start with euglenoids. Euglenoids means euglena-like organisms. You must have heard of euglena, right? In your lower classes, you must have studied euglena as a freshwater microscopic organism, isn't it? Euglena is the biggest genus under this division, and there will be other smaller divisions which will be similar to euglena, and therefore these are collectively called as euglenoids or euglena-like organisms, right? You can say it is a largest genus under euglenoids. Habitat. Its habitat is mainly aquatic, freshwater only, not marine. Dinoflagellates were exclusively marine. These are exclusively freshwater beings, freshwater, and that too stagnant water bodies, not running, okay, like a pond or lake. What does it look like? Let's draw a diagram. That's euglena, 35 to 55 micrometers. They are quite long and big sized cells. A bacteria in comparison is 1 to 5 micrometers. Animal cells are about 10 micrometers, so they are quite large sized cells. If you can see, they have a slender spindle shaped body. They are said to be spindle shaped, wherein the cell has two ends on each side. This is the anterior end, this is the posterior end. Posterior means back, anterior means front. This side is blunt, and posterior end, as you can see, is pointed, right? Next, you see this structure here. This is the flagella. How many flagella do you see? You see one flagella, but if you closely look, you will see that there is one more flagella here. Both the flagella are different in size, shape, structure. Two flagella present, and these two flagella are unequal, and therefore this condition is heterocont condition, just like the dinoflagellates. Okay, next, they were classified under plant-like protists, isn't it? So do they have a cell wall on the outside? So no, diatoms and dinoflagellates had cell wall on the outside. But what about the euglenoids? Do they also have a cell wall on the outside? Let us find out. The structure on the outside that they have is not a cell wall. They have a structure called as a pellicle, which is a protein-rich, flexible structure, not rigid like the cell wall. They have a flexible, protein-rich structure called as pellicle. Cell wall is absent. Cell wall, which is rigid, is absent. Okay, next. This is a nucleus. What else do you see inside the cell? There will be chloroplasts. Since they are photosynthetic organisms, they will show presence of chloroplasts. And one distinct thing that is observed about them when you look at them under the microscope is this. What is this? So this is an eye spot. Eye spot, also called as stigma. Very large, a large red colored body in this manner, which acts like their eye. Okay, and the flagella acts as their locomotory organ. Okay, so if you look at this creature carefully, you will observe that it has certain plant-like characters also, like ability to photosynthesize. Chloroplasts, etc. are plant-like features, but it has certain animal-like features as well. For instance, the presence of flagella, a locomotory organ, then presence of an eye spot, and absence of cell wall is an animal-like feature. So it has plant-like features also, animal-like features also. In two kingdom classification, it was placed under kingdom Plantae, but it has this kind of plant-like features also, animal-like features also. So that's why Haeckel was not convinced, and that's why he had created the third kingdom, kingdom Protista, so that such kind of organisms can find a place in it. So we say that it has plant-like characters also, and it has animal-like characters also. Okay, diatoms has strictly plant-like characters. Dinoflagellates have strictly plant-like characters, but protozoans have animal-like characters. But this one has plant-like as well as animal-like characters. Okay, so what are the plant-like characters that it has? Photosynthetic in nature when the light is available. Okay, next point that makes it plant-like, presence of chloroplasts. Presence of chloroplasts is a plant-like character, and inside those chloroplasts will be photosynthetic pigments. Photosynthetic pigments such as chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, beta carotene, and xanthophylls are present in them, which are similar to higher plants. Higher plants also have the exact same pigments, chlorophyll A, B, beta carotene, and xanthophylls. Higher plants meaning higher above the algae, because some algae have chlorophyll A, C, A, D, etc. Lower plants. Diatoms and dinoflagellates had chlorophyll A and C. These are having A and B, which are similar to higher plants. Lower plants like some algae have chlorophyll A and C, like brown algae. You will study in kingdom Plantae, right? But for now, just note that they are similar to higher plants. Fine? These are the plant-like features that euglenoids show. But they also have animal-like features as well. What are the animal-like features? One by one. Presence of eye spot, which helps in detection of light. Presence of flagellum. Presence of flagellae, locomotory organs. Locomotory organs is a feature of animals. Next point, absence of cell wall. Absence of cell wall is a feature of animals. And last but not the least, when light is available, euglenoids are going to photosynthesize. But when light becomes unavailable, what are they going to do, you know? They are not going to do nothing just like the other plants. They are going to become heterotrophic in nature, and they will predate on small bacteria. They will do saprophytic nutrition. They are going to do heterotrophic nutrition in the absence of light. Okay? How do they bring about their heterotrophic nutrition? Heterotrophic in absence of light. Two types of heterotrophic nutrition are seen. Saprophytic majorly. Saprophytic meaning decay of dead organic matter, dead organic. And second heterotrophic nutrition that they can show is holozoic nutrition. Holozoic, just like an animal, it will engulf bacteria and they will eat them. Okay? Holozoic, predatory. They eat bacteria and all. Alright? Food particles and all, depending on what is available. Clear? Out of the different types of organisms that are there in kingdom Protista, they are either autotrophic or heterotrophic, isn't it? But these ones, they are autotrophic as well as heterotrophic. These organisms show both autotrophic as well as heterotrophic nutrition, and that is why this type of nutrition is called mixotrophic nutrition. This is called mixotrophic nutrition. Mixotrophic nutrition. Both autotrophic plus heterotrophic. That will be it from euglenoids.
महादेव के नाम पे सब्सक्राइब कर दें।